The locals used to get all of the sales tax. When the state came in and took part of that sales tax, in return, what they did was they gave back some of that revenue in the form of local government funds. Well, if you take $12 billion out of a struggling state budget already, we foresee the complete demise of local government funds. The things that are paid for with local government funds are everything from schools and libraries, but in municipal government, 60 to 70% of municipal budgets are police and fire. That's a fact here, that's a fact in Marion where I work, that's a fact in Columbus, Cleveland, and every other town in Ohio. So if the biggest chunk of a municipal budget is public safety, they will suffer the biggest cut. So the demise of local government funds directly correlates to laid off police officers, which directly correlates to decreased public safety in your neighborhoods. Something else we're very concerned about is the Ohio prison system currently holds over 50,000 inmates. And if you take $12 billion out of the state's general fund, with no plan to replace it, with no plan to pay for the prisons that are currently holding 50,000 felons, the only logical option I can see is releasing felons back into your neighborhoods. It's not good for cops, it's certainly not good for everyday Ohioans. And if you don't come up with some idea to replace that money, there's no way that you can operate a prison system that can effectively hold 50,000 people in. So that is why the Ohio FOP is strongly behind Governor Strickland. That is why you can pick the guy that we've had a long-term relationship with, who's done the things that we've asked him to do, and who's worked towards increasing public safety in the state. And he's done that through strategic use of stimulus funds. The Congressional Budget Office says 3.3 million jobs were created with stimulus funds. The State of Ohio Office of Criminal Justice Services say 175 of those were police jobs in the state. That's this choice. This choice over here we believe to be irresponsible, reckless, and quite frankly engaging in election year politics, but with a tax proposal that makes no sense at all. Our organization, we like to say, is we're not on this side of the fence or on that side of the fence. We're kind of, we walk down on both sides and try to do what we think's right. And it was a really clear choice for us what was the right candidate to get behind for the governor's race, because quite frankly the Congressman Kasich scares my members. Like I said, it's not a Republican or Democrat idea on our parts. That is a idea that is supported by our members to get involved with candidates who best represent the ideas of the 26,000 law enforcement officers in the FOP across the state of Ohio.